How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wolf, and the previous Transmog showcase went exceptionally well, so until we have fashion templates, I think I'm going to use this series as my own sort of fashion template to be able to remember and keep some of the transmogs I make that I really, really like. So this is going to be my Berserker transmog. I went for a yellow, black, and semi-like brown sort of Berserker theme with this. I wanted to make like a sort of Nordic Berserker type of ordeal, because that isn't really featured all that much in Guild Wars 2. I love the style of it, but the heavy armor for warriors and whatnot is all just like really, really bulky, heavy gear. So I wanted to make something that's a lot more of an agile type of warrior sort of ordeal. And this is what I kind of came up with. It's a mix of gem store stuff and earnable stuff as well. I generally run this with a red infusion over top, but you can also run it with a black infusion as well. You could mix and match with other infusions over top as well. So, with that, let me get into the transmog itself. I'll situate ourselves like this. I think that should work. And let's go through, shall we? So, the headpiece, you could use pretty much anything. In this case, I use the glasses here, the Sky Scale, or Sky Sage's spectacles. These are from the Wizard's Vault. Generally, I have these hidden, but they're like one of the only things that really fit with this transmog, in my opinion. Everything else is a little bit underwhelming, unless you want to use something like the glowing eyes. You could do something like this, or like, I have a green one in here. The green one kind of works a little better. But, yeah, you just generally leave those hidden. And then the Heavy Houndskin Mantle. This is one of my favorite shoulder pieces for any sort of like Nordic or rustic transmog. This you can get from either doing a massive collection or teleporting into Draconis Mons like I did and going and doing the PvP reward track to get the box from the Draconis Mons reward track all the way down here, wherever it was. I saw it beforehand. Or is it under complete? It might be completed already. Yeah, right here. So the Draconis Mons cache will give you access to the shoulders, provided you just teleport in there, unlock the thing, and go get it in PvP. That was the first thing that I did because I wanted this for my ranger and for warrior sets across the board. One of my personal favorites. Would highly suggest it to anyone who enjoys playing medium armor classes because it just looks so fucking cool. One of the things I kept seeing other people wearing and going, God, I want that. How do I get it? So it's really nice that now I finally have it for myself. Then I have the Raven Ceremonial Garb. This is one of the only light chess pieces, like not light, air quotes light chess pieces that you can find for the heavy armor class. This is obtainable very, very cheaply in the Black Lion Trading Company. You come in here to the trading post, you just type in Raven, and you can get it for 41 silver, which is very, very nice. And it is a multi-tiered chess piece as well, so light, medium, heavy. However, it will be different depending on what type of armor type you're using. So this is the one that works for heavy, and it allows you to transmog your top half into something a little bit more Berserker-esque that fits with the chess piece as well. Moving on to the gloves, I have the Dragon Hunter's Gauntlets. These give you the massive horned hand piece here that I think fits really well with the sort of trophy hunter kind of vibe that I'm going for here. Of course, we've got the trophy on one side and then the other trophy on the other side that I find just matches really, really well. And then we have, this you can get from maxing out the Dragon Hunter specialization, or I believe it's starting the Dragon Hunter specialization, one of the two. Yeah, I think it's starting it is the bow, maxing it is the gauntlet, if I remember correctly. So, very easy to get access to, just requires making a Guardian with Heart of Thorns and fully finishing the trait line. Then we've got the Savage Scale Loincloth. This is a gem store purchase, which will cost you 800 gems for the full set. It will come with the legs as well as the chest piece, which you can also use in this set if you would like. But I didn't want to go for like a full gem store setup because I find that's kind of cheating for some transmogs. Anyone who uses like particular outfits, I also just feel like is kind of cheating when it comes to transmog, even though some of them do look really, really good. It's like I see an outfit and I'm like, oh, you look really cool, and then I inspect their character and it's an outfit and I'm like, I don't care anymore, never mind, I take it back. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I feel like it's kind of cheating, even though some do look really, really good. So yeah, that will run you 800 gems. One of the things that I highly, highly suggested. Uh, it also gets around a lot of other classes' problems, like um, light armor not having pants, and then medium armor's trench coat problem. This one set solves both of those things, because in medium this works the exact same, so it gets around the trench coat problem, and on light the pants work as getting around the fact they have no pants for whatever reason. So one good purchase for the fashion economy there, in my opinion. And then we come down to the boots here, and these are going to be the barbaric boots. These are just a standard piece that you can get, I believe, just in the trading post. You can just buy the Transmog. You could also go for the Raven sandals if you wanted to. They would fit quite well as well. The other option that you could opt for here is actually the Winter's Day boots that I saw someone wear the other day. Just type in Winter's Day. And there will be Winter's Day medium boots. Winter's Day snow boots, I would change the colorings, of course, but that could be tuned to be a lot more Berserker-esque and like furs and whatnot that you could utilize in that sense as well. The way you go about getting those is from the script in Lion's Arch, hiding in Hooligan's Route. So, that is the general set. The weapons I'm using, these are my personal favorite axes. These are the chained axes. Now, I got these during the event where these first came out. I don't know if they're still purchasable. They are, and they're dirt cheap now. Well, that's good to know. They were like 50 gold when I first got them, but I got them from one of the boxes, so, you know, worked out for me in the end. Now that I know these are affordable, I might actually go through and get even more of these, because the chain greatsword, ooh, that's kind of cool. Really fits with the vibe, I guess. I might have a look through these on my own time and see what other stuff you can go for. But the chained axes are one of my personal favorite axe sets across the board. It really fits like the Kratos axes and the Berserker axes kind of vibe. And when you're spinning with them, it just really works for me. Big fan across the board. And then for the secondary weapon, I have my favorite sword in Guild Wars 1. Actually, no, that's a lie. My favorite sword in Guild Wars 1 is this one. The Eternal Blade. That is my favorite sword from Guild Wars 1. But I haven't gone about getting it yet. This was only added in one of the recent expansions. So, gonna be a bit of a process. But that is my favorite sword in the entirety of Guild Wars 1. Icy Dragon Sword sitting at a close second. But this one is also probably the third favorite, because it's one of the Prophecies base ones that is really, really fuck off big in Guild Wars 1. Which was a lot of the swords that I really enjoyed using way, way back in the day, because they were just really fun to use. So, that is going to be... Oh, wait, sorry, I can cover the back piece as well. And then we shall call it a day. The back piece is the Trapper's Fur Cape. This is also a gem store item. This is 800 gems. Now, one thing that's a little bit annoying about back pieces is that they won't be infused. So if you're using a red infusion or a black infusion, then you will want to be careful of the fact that your back piece won't get the infusion, like, lining and whatnot. So you'll need to change some of the colorings to match. I then go through... Oh yeah, I should cover... Well, I should cover the dyes so I remember where to actually put them. It's episode 2. It might take me a minute. But this is the dye coloration I use. I'm running Shadow Abyss on a lot of these. And then Golden Lion in all of the other slots. And then the cloak especially, since the dye channel is a little bit different, I'm running Shadow Abyss on all of these slots, and then Aureus dye to make it match to everything else. Because if I go for Golden Lion, then it changes the coloring to the point that it doesn't work anymore. So that's where you need to get a little finicky sometimes with the Guild Wars 2 dye channels. And then the hair is from the what is it? I use that self-style hair kit, although I think that hair is actually available now as like just a option from like character select and whatnot. But it's been a minute, so not particularly sure with that. And then Desolation Eyes I find fit really well with the whole yellow and black vibe that I'm going for. Now I can put this armor on a different character and transmog it away and remember how I built the damn thing. Thank you guys very much for watching, and let me know if you are building a Berserker transmog, and or what you do for yours. Take care.